What's up everybody and welcome back to my Let's Play of Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. In the last episode we made our way back up to Route 217 to find the TM rock climb, which allowed us to now scale, well, I guess it now allows us to scale Mount Coronet. I should be a little bit more specific. But in this episode, first things first, I'm going to remember to what I said I was going to do at the end of the last episode, and now I remember that I haven't. Well, now that I think about it, we could probably give something to Mr. Mime to help him with his fairy type moves. And also, I may use this rare candy on Riolu, but we'll just see what happens. If we scroll through here, though, this isn't really, nothing here is too crazy. Ghost type moves, no. Alright, we won't worry about that, I guess, for now. Got Elixir, Max Revive I would rather not use. Instead, I'll use a Revive on Riolu. And he's only got about 25 health left that needs to be restored, so we'll come... No. God, menus. Sometimes I get lost on these things, I swear. I guess we'll just use another one and restore its health by 6 points. And so now we're fully equipped and ready to go. And actually, that reminds me, I also want to use the repel that okay, the last repel that I have is still in effect. So how come that we got encountered by another wild Pokemon? I don't know. What? I've got a repel on. What is happening? I don't know. Maybe repels only keeps they keep lower leveled Pokemon away. So it's gonna have no effect up here. That's right, because Riolu is such a low level that it doesn't even matter. That makes sense now. Now that I've actually thought things through, that makes a lot more sense. It's gonna help keep Pokemon away. Ooh, Rock Slide. Which I think we already have, actually. And we may actually want to fight some of these guys in here. So, Machoke. Now, I don't know about just how high of a level these guys are going to get. Oh, level 37. So, as long as Riolu was in battle, we're going to be just fine. And then we'll just turn around and swap in someone like Mr. Mime here. And we hopefully shouldn't take a whole lot of damage here. I wouldn't think. Yeah, there we go. And then we'll just turn around and use Dazzling Gleam. And we're just fine. And ooh, he just barely survived. It was holding a Focus Sash. I didn't know wild Pokemon could just have a Focus Sash on them. Regardless, though, we'll just use another Dazzling Gleam. And there we go. Anytime we encounter wild Pokemon from this point forward, unless it's a brand new Pokemon, I'll probably just be skipping it, especially on our way up Mount Coronet. And also just, because I'll be fighting a lot of them for Riolu's sake. I won't just be running away from battle. Normally, if I was running away from battle, I would just be keeping it in and just running immediately. There'd be no reason to cut. It's like a couple seconds, maybe. But a Nasty Plot raises its special attack, though all we have are physical attacking moves, so that could be a problem. But here we can just use our attack and special attack with Work Up, so I think we'll keep that like it is. And we'll keep on moving on. So let's head over this way, see if we can find any other Pokeballs, things like that. Look who's come back to haunt us a little bit. No, I'm just kidding. This is obviously a different Bronzong. It would be ridiculous for you to think that it would be the same Bronzong. And I'll be right back. Alright, so... Okay then. And also, by the way, if down there, I'm just going to run from this battle if I can. If it'll let me get away. Sweet. There was a door down in the bottom left corner of this room that you may have saw. That will just lead us out to Route 207, I believe the name is. I do not want to see this. It'll lead us right out here to Route 207, like up on a higher cliff that we would just use rock climb to get up. So you can also go out from, if you have rock climb and you want to make this journey just ever so slightly quicker, you can go to Orberg, head up to Route 207, and then climb up slightly to get into this room straight away. But we actually want to head through this door over here. Which take us up almost immediately. And then we can also head down here, which has a max revive right over here. Not too shabby, actually. And we're encountering more wild Pokemon. A wild Clefairy! It's going to be higher leveled, but we have a Metal Claw, and I actually might try to take him out here. Because I don't know if Clefairy actually has very many attacking moves. So I may just spam Metal Claw here. And we should eventually take this guy out, right? Oh no, Meteor Mash. That might be a problem. Yeah, that's a big problem. Let's see. That was the only move that we have that is super effective. And there's no point in healing because he's going to do enough damage that it doesn't matter. So you know what, we'll bring Floatzel in. Why not? We haven't seen much of him lately. And so we'll cover ourselves with that one here. And I'll just use Swift for this one. Just gonna use Follow Me, but it's gonna fail because there's no party Pokemon. And we'll continue to do a little bit more damage until we take this guy out. I love how he just keeps using Follow Me, like it doesn't have any other moves. Or why it used it the first time on Riolu, and why it didn't just attack straight away. I don't know, sometimes the Pokemon AI is very strange. I try not to question it sometimes, so. But there we go, and I think that I do plan on. Alright, so now the repel isn't even gonna matter. We're gonna run past that chick, because obviously, though, we can see that Team Galactic is here. Our time has come. It's Team Galactic's time now. Well, this obviously can't be great. But here we go. So yeah, now that we've made our way all the way up here, we'll start to see more and more of Team Galactic on our way up to the tip top of Mount Coronet. Yeah, this guy's quite strong, so we'll put Riolu in, and then immediately bait switch, I guess, and switch on out to Absol, who's going to come in and hopefully do quite a bit of damage. Now, but like I was saying, I do think I want to revisit the Pokemon series at some point in the future. It may not be for quite a while, just because I don't have that many games on hand quite yet. I do eventually plan on getting my hands on quite a few of them, and I do want to play through them because I think they're quite fun. But I don't think it will be much like this series has been, where this is more of a semi-blind playthrough. I'm not really showing off everything there is to show off and things like that. I think I'll want to do it a little bit differently and more or less show off the whole game, different moves that you can find, and try to use Pokemon that aren't used quite so often. I do not want to use Screech. I didn't realize Riolu learned so many status moves. But regardless, we've defeated the Team Galactic Grunt, and we're going to be seeing a lot more of them as we make our way through here. Ooh, now this area, I remember this area actually being quite tricky, and it was hard for me to remember how to get through here. Actually, I think I remember having to look this up when I got here the first time. This area can be quite confusing. I think if we head in here, this actually doesn't take us anywhere. I guess it does. Alright, so there we go up there. And we should be able to travel up that waterfall. But first of all, we're going to avoid this Bronzong, and I do need to heal Riolu, because even trying to run away, if we fail to run away safely, we're going to be in big trouble. Wrong button. But you can see now that actually they're on our map. You can see it for just a moment. That we are actually very close to the summit now. We are not far at all. No, wrong pocket of items here. Super Potion is going to heal Riolu up completely. And Mr. Mime. I'm not too worried about these Super Potions or anything like that at this point in the game, just because we already have so many of the moves that we need. But what we want to do is we want to head right over here. And oh, we actually don't have that ability quite yet. For some reason I thought we had the special ability that would allow us to climb up waterfalls, but I don't think we get that until the last gym challenge, so... Or maybe we're supposed to have it by now, and I'm just... I'm lost and I haven't gotten it yet. Please don't tell me... Yeah, okay. It's like, please don't tell me he's going to tell me to go find a TM now that I've lost. I mean, I know the TM, and I'm pretty sure you find it actually there. No, but we just use rock climb here instead. And we'll make our way up this way. And oh... Wild Obama Snow. We've obviously seen one of these guys already. And of course it's here like, ooh, level 40. Oh no. These guys are getting quite strong, not gonna lie. I would like to run away though, if you don't mind. There we go. Yeah, get away from there. I really... don't want to fight you guys. Man, it seems like wild Pokemon in this game jump out at just the most inopportune times, and also just all over the place. Like, they seem to be everywhere. Alright, I think I'm going to start avoiding these guys still, again, because I think it's just a better option, and we'll fight trainers, because they'll give a little bit more XP, and things like that. But as I was saying, I want to revisit Pokemon. I want to make it a little bit different. But then also, I believe that's actually the door that we need to enter in through. Alright, so we need to head back down, it seems. No, I want to go back down. Thank you. And I believe we either want to head that way or we want to push this rock, this boulder here. And now might not be a bad time to use a repel again. Not that we have any super repels, but we do have some. I'm gonna use this. Let's see what's over here. It's a max potion, not too bad. And I am actually gonna go ahead and use our one of like 2 repels. And then we'll head over here, and this should lead us to the upper part of this area here. Yeah, there we go. And now we can actually head up this way. Yeah, sweet. We'll run around behind this guy. And then we have an unavoidable trainer right here to our south. But apparently I gotta get rid of this Bronzong first. So let's send out our scrawny Riolu, only to just run away. I think this guy's probably going to always set up Iron Defense. They always seem to do that for some reason. And so this allows us another chance to run away. And sure enough, we got it that time. And alright, here we go. Another Team Galactic battle. I didn't read what he said, but I'm sure it was not important at all. And so there we go. Stunky versus Riolu. I think we actually should be okay here. He might be slightly higher level, but we might be okay. And in fact, it might move first. Yeah, it's going to use Night Slash. And then we'll turn around with a counter. Which should do, yeah, a lot of damage actually. Now if I heal here, that might actually help us out. So we'll heal Riolu. We may actually be able to survive this battle, it seems. But that'll depend on how much damage this does. Toxic. Alright, so it's just gonna poison. Badly poisoned, so we're obviously pretty weak to that, it seems. That doesn't do too much. And once again, I don't want to use counter. They'll move first. Memento. Not really sure what that did other than maybe lowered one of our stats. Our attack. Oh, it fell harshly. Oh, and special attack. How did the faint, though? I won't question it, I guess. But, sure. Golbat. I will actually switch out for this one. We'll actually bring in Mr. Mime, I think. We should be okay there if we do this. Alright, Mr. Mime, come out and take care of this Golbat, and we should be okay. This is probably like only like one of like maybe like five trainers that we have a chance of running into, and I think like out of those 5, like probably 2 or 3 of them are actually required to be fought. And oh, he's Poison Fang on us. That's probably not great. And we didn't do any damage at all. Alright, so Abs will come in, and we may actually end up using Blizzard here, just to take care of this Golbat. Astonish. Can't believe that's still a move that's being used, because it doesn't do a whole lot. And, we'll just use Night Slash. We'll probably get a crit here. Yeah, there we go. I forget that Absol has a critical hit move, or that allows critical hits to land more easily, and then can also has the special, or like his attribute is like super lucky, in which he lands critical hits more easily. And so I should really be using him more. I know he's also like a super rare Pokemon as well, at least in terms of finding him this early. Oh, this rock's gotta have something important, right? Yeah, there we go, an escape rope. Not that we really need an escape rope at the moment. I don't see a reason for us to use one right now, at least. But here we go, another Clefairy. I think last time we did this, we had a little bit of trouble. We use another Metal Claw, though. See what happens. Apparently we're still poisoned. Hopefully Clefairy doesn't have a really strong move like Meteor Mash. Alright, so here we're gonna run, and we either get away or we die, and it seems that we're gonna get away. And it looks like another heal is being called for here. We use an antidote. Luckily we have just 2 left. I never even thought about that. I do not want to use an awakening. None of our Pokemon are asleep, but I do want to use a super potion. And we'll probably just end up using 2 of these on Mr. Mime. And there we go, 19 points. And we don't really have anything that heals by 40. Yeah, sure, I'll use the repel. It's not really helping all that much. I'd like to think it's helping at least a little bit, though. Now, I do believe... No, we actually probably don't want to come all the way down here, it seems. Then we've only encountered a Snover, which hopefully is not quite as strong as the Obama Snow that we encountered earlier. Okay, still quite a high level, but we got away safely. No problem. And yes, I'm 100% going to climb down this wall. Now, I don't believe there's any reason for us to go in here. I don't think there's anything in here that's like super important. Other than some random trainer, apparently, or a Team Galactic ground, I should say. He's definitely not a trainer. They are not training Pokemon. They're more or less just stealing them and then using them. But regardless, I didn't think this room was actually that big, but I know it's not necessary to even travel inside. But we do have to fight this guy now, so we'll swap out of Riolu, because I don't think he's going to be able to handle this fight very well at all. though hopefully by the end of either this episode or the next one, he will have evolved into Lucario, which will hopefully be quite a bit stronger. I don't know why I didn't use the other move that we had there. Why did we not use Night Slash? That was going to be a bit better. Yeah, I should have just used Night Slash. Probably wouldn't have gotten a crit there. And would have just done just enough damage to probably take out that Golbat. Don't worry, it doesn't matter too much. And actually, Rioli's already level 30, so we're not doing too bad, actually. Joe, the table's on me. I call interference. Well, there's no referee there, so bud. You'll just have to be on your own. Yeah, no reason to enter that room. I guess if you want to explore, there may be some TMs or things down there that you may want to look around for, I guess. There's really not much of a reason to, if you ask me. But we have a big boulder here. Gonna use strength, obviously, to push this out of the way. Alright, now we need to continue to make our way down here, I believe, all the way down, actually. And then once we make our way all the way over here, I think there's an entrance, yeah, right here. And we're getting pretty close to the top now, and oh yeah, that's right, there's still wild Pokemon around here that I'm going to just be running from. Yeah, a lot of just the same Pokemon. That is my only one, that's like my one complaint about this game, is just that wild Pokemon seem to be just everywhere, and the battles take forever. And it's like, you run from one and you're immediately caught by another one. And it's like, there's really nothing that you can do about it. You just have to slowly go through all these cutscenes again. And then continue to just run if you're not really to worry about Pokemon. Well, that kind of sucked. So I guess we're gonna have to revive a Riolu again. That guy was quite strong, actually. Yeah, I do want to heal him up regardless, though, before we fight this trainer, just because, even though he probably won't be used for very long, I mean, I do want to heal him up because, I mean, it's going to be quite important that he's at full health so that he can get some experience and things like that. So I'll just probably drop 2 of these on him. And there we go. Okay, so here's another battle that we're going to have to fight. And I believe the guy just to the bottom of our screen is also another required fight. But I'm not 100% sure about that. Obviously, you only ever go to this area once, and I've only ever like beaten the game once before this. And it's like right before I start the LP too. But I guess it doesn't matter. And okay, we're just gonna run out of there and swap over to Absol, which should help out quite a bit more here. Hypnosis shouldn't do a whole. Oh, actually, it's gonna make him drowsy. Oh, he just straight up fell asleep right there. I guess that's a great time to use our Awakening. I didn't ever plan on having to use those that much, because it is very rare that a wild Pokemon will ever put you to sleep like that. Which is quite odd. So, now we'll come in here and use another Night Slash. Now we move first, obviously. And an instant KO. And it was crit too, not too bad. Glameow. Guess we might as well switch over to Dusk here. And use our fighting type moves to take out this Glameow, which, of course, fighting types are super effective against. Alright, so Power Up Punch shouldn't need anything else. We're high enough level now, especially with Dusk. He's almost level 50 at this point, that we should be just fine. And actually, speaking of level 50, there we are. He's gained quite a few levels over everyone else on our team. He's definitely our stronger Pokemon, I would say. Or definitely our strongest, but just stronger out of all the ones that we've seen so far. Ooh, Medicham. I think this is a psychic fighting type. This could be bad here, actually. So bad, in fact, that I'm just going to run away. And yeah, another required battle right here. Yeah, I thought that was right, because I was pretty sure that we would just have to end up going to the left there. And he's got 2 Pokemon as well. He's going to start off with a Bronzor as well. I wonder if they have the same Pokemon. If he's got a Glameow, I'm very worried about those two. But it looks like we're going to immediately swap into Absol again. But we'll get Riolu at least in battle. At least as far as I'm aware, the egg will work just as long as the Pokemon has entered battle or has started the battle. The egg will activate and allow the Pokemon to gain more XP. At least that's what I've been able to tell. And I was hoping we'd get maybe a crit there or something. Sadly though, it doesn't seem like we did. I don't know if that did any damage at all. If it did, it did like 1 damage. Another Night Slash though, and down goes the Bronzor. Now if you have a Glameow, I'm going to be worried about you, pal. Nope, it's a Golbat. So I'm actually just going to keep my current team member in. Absol, it should be just fine the way he is. And we'll use Blizzard. Just because I want to take this guy out right away. I don't want to stall any longer. We're almost at the top of Mount Coronet. And so let's get there. Alright, so up here, and I think just right through here should be the exit, actually. At least until we get past this Bronzor who's standing in our path, apparently. Please get away, and there we go. Sweet. Yeah, we're running away a lot easier now. Oh no, more required fights. I think there's 2 of these. 2 more of these fights. I may have been right in saying there were 5 fights left, but I didn't realize that like all 5 of them just about were going to be required at this point. Now, we're encountering a lot of these guys. This is what takes so long to get up to Mount Coronet, and why this episode is probably going to be slightly longer than I would like. Alright, so it looks like, oh my gosh, that did a lot. Holy crap. Hopefully I should be able to use counter here, actually. It's going to lower our stats here. We may have to swap out. Yeah. Any physical attack including double the damage taken. Yeah, let's about time we go ahead and switch out here and see what we've got. Luxray, come in. We haven't seen you in a little bit, though we've seen you a lot already in this entire LP. I would like to see some more of you, so we'll bring you in, and okay, it appears that Golbat's attack is not going to be lowered. It's got inner focus, though that doesn't matter too much because we've got Spark. Instant KO for Golbat. Alright, sweet. In fact, I'm about to probably use our rare candy on Riolu here in a moment. Riolu wants to learn Quick Guard. Protects itself and its allies from priority moves. Hopefully Riolu will just about always move first. At least once he evolves and levels up and things like that. So now Bronzor, we should be fine to keep him in, I would think. But I'll go ahead and swap to Dusk just to be safe, because I know for a fact that we'll be okay with Dusk. And I believe she actually has 3 Pokemon. Did I see that correctly? Yeah, she does. So that's the one thing I also just like. It's just battles are so slow. Like even like battles like this or trainer battles, usually you can get them to go quite quickly. In other games, at least from what I've seen, I've never played the other games, but I've seen some other people play them, and they all seem to have the same idea about it. Like other games tend to move a lot faster than Diamond and Pearl for some reason, and it always seems to be Diamond and Pearl, at least to me. Like, but that could just be me from what I've seen. Alright, Floats will grow to level 44. As soon as Riolu levels up again, I will definitely use that rare candy, probably. I'll go ahead and jump him up another level. Hopefully that was the last fight, and actually it was. And here we are at Spear Pillar, which we will take on in the next episode. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It's up to the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. And make sure to leave a comment as well. But once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching. And I'll catch you in the next one.